First National Bank Stadium, or simply ENB-stadion, Afrikaans, ENB-stadion, also known as Soccer City, Afrikaans, Soccerstad, and the Calabash, is an association football, soccer, and rugby union stadium located in Nasrec, bordering the Soweto area of Johannesburg, South Africa. The venue is managed by Stadium Management South Africa, SMSA, and is a home of Kaizer Chiefs FC in the South African Premier Soccer League, as well as key fixtures for the South African national football team. It is located next to the South African Football Association headquarters, SAFA House, where both the FIFA offices and the local organizing committee for the 2010 FIFA World Cup were housed. 5. Designed as the main association football stadium for the World Cup, the FNB Stadium became the largest stadium in Africa with a capacity of 94,736. However, its maximum capacity during the 2010 FIFA World Cup was 84,490 due to reserved seating for the press and other VIPs. The stadium is also known by its nickname, the Calabash, due to its resemblance to the African pot, 6, or gourd. It was the site of Nelson Mandela's first speech in Johannesburg after his release from prison in 1990, and served as the venue for a memorial service to him on 10 December 2013. 7. 8. It was also the site of both Chris Hani's funeral on April 19, 1993 and Oliver Tambo's funeral on 2 May 1993. 7. It was also the venue for the 2010 FIFA World Cup final, which was played by the Netherlands and Spain. The World Cup closing ceremony on the day of the final saw the final public appearance of Mandela. 9. Naming history. The stadium has been officially known as FNB Stadium since it was opened in 1989. This was due to a naming rights deal with First National Bank. During the 2010 FIFA World Cup, as well as in the month before the tournament, the stadium was referred to as Soccer City. This was done as FIFA does not allow stadiums to be referred to by sponsored names during FIFA-sanctioned tournaments. The stadium's current name is FNB Stadium. Construction. Built in 1987, the stadium underwent a major upgrade for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, with a new design inspired by the shape of an African pot. The Calabash. 10. 11. The South African main contractor GLTA, part of the Aveng Group in a joint venture with the Dutch company BAM, who had a 25% stake, constructed the upgrade, which was designed by HOK Sport, now known as Populous, and Bougertman Plus Partners. The upgrade included an extended upper tier around the stadium to increase the capacity to 88,958, an additional 2 executive suites, an encircling roof, new changing room facilities and new floodlights. The number of suites in the stadium was increased to 195. Grinaker LTA and BAM International won the R1.5 billion, 13, tender to upgrade the stadium. 14. The construction was completed on Wednesday, October 21, 2009 and was marked by a huge celebration at the stadium. The outside of the stadium is designed to have the appearance of an African pot. The cladding on the outside is a mosaic of fire and earthen colors with a ring of lights running around the bottom of the structure, simulating fire underneath the pot. No spectator is seated more than 100 meters, 330 feet, from the field, and there are no restricted views in the stadium. 15. The stands in the FNB Stadium are articulated by 10 black vertical lines. 9 are aligned geographically with the 9 other stadiums involved in the 2010 World Cup. Because 9 is considered to be an unlucky number in South African traditional culture, citation needed, a 10th line was added. This 10th line is aimed at Berlin's Olympic Stadium, which hosted the previous World Cup final in 2006. This represents the road to the final, and it is hoped that after the World Cup, each goal scored at the stadium will be placed in precast concrete panels on a podium so that the full history of the tournament scores can be seen for years to come. Before the upgrade, the stadium had a capacity of 40,000. The newly reconstructed stadium retains part of the original structure's west upper tier, although this and the entire lower tier were rebuilt to improve sightlines. The lower tier was completely reconstructed and divided into 2 segments, which enabled the creation of a new lower concourse, the lower embankment concourse, linked to the existing ground level